A nice soccer background. All this and more today on the Dynamo Soccer Report. Let's start it off by going to Colorado and the Dynamo 3-1 win over the Rapids. Well, it didn't take the Colorado Rapids long to send a message in this one. Only 45 seconds in, and Jovan Karofsky kicking Dwayne De Rosario, trying to set the tone here in Colorado. But only moments later, De Rosario would return the favor, making a statement that he would be in this game tonight from the start as he brings down Kyle Beckerman of the Colorado Rapids, much to Beckerman's dismay. But the Rapids would have the last laugh as they would get the game's first goal. And again, the trend of giving up early goals by the Dynamo continues. A deflection, it falls graciously to Roberto Brown, who ultimately scores for the Colorado Rapids in the 5th minute, his 3rd of the year in Major League Soccer. All right, we go to the 13th minute. Another good sign, though, for the Houston Dynamo. Watch this. Dwayne De Rosario says, "Give me the ball. I want the ball tonight. I want responsibility, and I'm up for one of my best games of the Major League Soccer season." De Rosario ultimately would lose possession, but it was a harbinger of things to come. Brad Davis found tremendous space on the left side of midfield against Colorado the entire evening. Here he is trying to pick out Paul Dalglish with a beautifully weighted pass. More from Davis 1 minute later. Bends it in. Is Brian Ching onside or off? He hits the post, but the offside flag up on Ching. Dynamo try to target Brian Ching off the set piece. He'll try and spear it in. The shot goes wide of Buna Kundal. Dynamo dominating possession, creating the better chances. Here they come again late in the first half. Davis, the overlapping run. It's weighted a little too slow, and it affects the quality of the cross. He can't pick out Brian Ching. Dynamo can't win possession in the middle third of the field. It's going to lead to this counterattack from Colorado, who had very few chances in the first half. It's Beckerman screaming at the Dynamo defense to Roberto Brown. He picks out Terry Cook, the volley. Right on. Pat Onstad had a beat on that all the way. Eddie Robinson had a strong night dealing with the aerial play of Colorado. You'll see the great defensive header here as he marks Roberto Brown. But keep an eye on those two. Robinson and Brown would tangle later in this match. More challenges would come for both teams in the form of Mother Nature. The captain Wade Barrett's play throughout the evening would epitomize the grit and determination of the Dynamo in Colorado. Well, a small look at the Dynamo attack, and this is the way they like it. They get it out wide to Brad Davis, who again continues to find space. Who's he trying to pick out? Brian Ching just can't get there. Kundal pounces on that. The half ends with the Dynamo in a positive form. Dynamo would put together a great goal. De Rosario, the dummy. Ching checks back. They get it out wide to Brad Davis. And where's Brian Ching? Heading right to that near post. And Davis picks him out. And the Dynamo tie it up. Only 10 minutes into the second half. This is as good a goal as you'll see in any league in the world. Ching getting to that near post, but it comes after tremendous buildup. Again, Brad Davis has been trying to find Ching all night long throughout the entire first half. And Brian Ching gets to that near post where a good center forward tries to be in front of that last man, Mike Petke. Watch the explosive nature of this man, Dwayne De Rosario. Assesses the situation. He'll split two Colorado Rapids, leave him. Look how quickly he eats the space up before pounding this past Buna Kundal in goal. That would ultimately be the game winner for Dero and the Dynamo. Dynamo up 2-1. Colorado would have one of their better chances here. Ryan Cochran overcommitting against Roberto Brown. Watch Eddie Robinson come to snuff this play out. The heavy tackle on Roberto Brown. And one of Major League Soccer's hard men, Eddie Robinson, solid on this night. Never for a second was Eddie Robinson pulling out of this tackle. All right, you want to see transition play at its best? Connor Casey makes a mess of this up front for Colorado. Look how quick Mulrooney puts in Brian Ching to the far post, and ultimately Dwayne De Rosario would get goal number 3 with Pablo Mastroeni strewn all across the line. Wet conditions forces this punch from Pat Onstad, 76th minute. Watch this clash here between Pablo Mastroeni and Dynamo super striker Brian Ching. Both teammates on the U.S. national team. Mastroeni a little extra on a frustrating night for Colorado. Brian Ching gets 1, and Dwayne De Rosario gets 2. The best collective performance of the year for the defending MLS Cup champions. They win 3-1.
But, I'm just glad that, the way we played first and foremost. I thought we played very well. We worked hard for each other. We moved off the ball very well. We gave each other options, and, it was a great result for us on the road. And to give Colorado their first loss in their home stadium was a great feeling.
It's good for us to score a couple of goals because, people were saying we're on a drought. But, if you look back over the Confederation Cups games, I thought we did, we were scoring there. So it's just kind of hit a little patch that 2-3 games they only have one goal. So.